Hello, folks. If you're here, just drop your name. Hey, Jermaine. Howard, welcome. How are you, sir? It's been a while, ain't it? It's been a while since we done I Go Chat. So let me get my audio right. Yes, guys, it's been a minute since we done I Go Chat. Mainly because we've had so many internet problems, unreliable internet, and no internet. So it's been a minute since we've been able to have I Go Chat and chat it up with you guys, share information. But Howard said he didn't know what to do with his Saturday evening. Well, first I want to thank you guys for your unwavering support and love. You guys have been there even when things are tough and rough. And I just want to thank you guys for that. On behalf of myself, Trudy, and the team here at Cabra and I Go Chat, we've developed a family. And I just want to thank you guys for your support and your word of uh, encouragement when things seems like we should just not do this. Um, and I know the post says Cabra Ranch is out of goat business, and this is not a prank. This is not a April Fool's prank. This is real. And for the folks that are here, I want to let you guys know that we appreciate you guys. We appreciate everybody who ever done business with Cabra Ranch, everybody who ever tune in to I Go Chat, the people who message us and ask for advice, the people who even just reach out like Howard always reach out and say hello and come visit. We want to thank you guys from the bottom of our heart and show you guys that we appreciate it. We love you guys just as much. But this is not a prank. We are indeed exiting the goat business. Um, we've been deliberating on it, debating on it, and you guys know that we kept everything open in how we operate, what we do, how we do what we do, and we've spent quite a bit of time and energy, and not to mention money, in this business. And after spending a significant amount of money in the last 6 months, um, we're sitting down, going over everything, and we made the decision that we should exit the goat business. Um, Trudy's not on the live with me; she's in the background. So, if you see those comments from it's her, you guys can say hello to her. Dean, big up. Leon Golding, big up. Blessing, thanks for your service, boss. Um, so, yes, we've decided to exit the goat business, and it's a real thing. It's not a joke. However, there's a lot been going on. Animals being imported via the government. People are, the goat industry, to me, is, I thought it would be more in focus at this point, but I think it's more out of focus now. Like, there's a lot more chatter on how people doing what they're doing, but we haven't seen a consistent focus on developing the goat sector into an industry, right? So we got into this business for one reason and one reason only, and that is because of Trudy's love of goat milk products. And we've been, what, 3.5 years in, almost 4 years in, and we haven't been we haven't put a product out, which is pretty deflating for us, because that was the reason we were here. That's the reason we started this. So we weren't able to acquire the animals in the beginning that would serve the purpose of providing consistent supply of milk. And then we made a decision to go out and find animals ourselves once the importation protocols were set and the borders open. Spent significant money to get the animals we wanted to serve our business, not just for, we could have gone and get, the most expensive boar goats and the most, fancy Nubians and whatever, but we went out and got predominantly Sanans based on our research on what will give us the most yields. So we debated, consulted with our advisors. Yes, we do have business advisors, and the consensus was, yes, I think it's the best thing for us to do is to exit the goat business and get into goat milk production. Yeah, guys, come on. It's not really a prank, but it's kind of a prank. We are pivoting our focus in our business, and we are not putting ourselves in a mindset that we're in goat business. The business we're in is goat milk production. So All the people who were lining up for come buy goat them, no, goats are not for sale, except the graded animals that were kind of calling out to the system, the animals that don't serve a purpose. We are not closing up shop. However, the truth be told is in our head, we're trying to shift our mindset to say we're not in goat business, we're in goat milk production. So every effort, every decision we make should be about producing good goat milk, a lot of goat milk, and how do we get the goat milk from the animal to market the most efficient, productive, and of course, profitable way. And our program that we're trying to establish, we're working on it, where we can get women and youth involved in goat dairy, is a real thing. It's a passion of ours that we want to develop. And here's the thing, we had during this whole time debating and talking about this and what our approach should be. I know somebody here is gonna say, "Yeah, but you're still in the goat business because you still have goat." However, here's in the meeting, here's how I explain it. Because truly, I've worked with a lot of major companies. One of them is Toyota, right? She's done consultation and all kinds of stuff for Toyota in the US. So I asked her, I'm like, Toyota have all these assembly plants filled with machinery. Yeah. Are they in the machinery business? No. They're in car manufacturing business. So if we those machines have to be serviced, they have to be taken care of to the maximum. They have to use cutting edge technology, cutting edge softwares on these machinery and equipments, but they're in car manufacturing. So my approach to it is these goats are our machines to get the product we want. We're going to take care of them the best we can so we can get the product we want. We're not in goat business. I think if you're in goat business, then you're like doing like genetics, that type of stuff, trying to produce the best looking goat, the doing all this stuff to get the best looking the goat to the that reflects the breed the best, and all that stuff. No, we only have one focus: healthy animals producing a lot of milk. If we're injecting anything into our system, we milk production should be at the forefront of it. That's the consensus over here at Cabra Ranch. Everything we do moving forward should be about goat milk production. And that's why we're like, we're not in the goat business anymore. We're in goat milk production. Every decision, every input should be about goat milk at the forefront of that decision. So, um, moving forward, we have a few graded animals that doesn't meet the standard. We got to get them out of the system. We will keep the ones that are producing enough milk for them for us to say, yo, they're worth their keep. But it doesn't make sense we're taking care of animals, feeding animals that are not doing what we want. They're not producing enough milk for them to stay on the farm. If you have a machine that's not working and not doing what it's supposed to do for you to be productive, you got to get rid of it and put in a machine that actually does the job. Hey, Julie, how are you? Um, Julie is offering top-notch dairy goats for her milk from our milk production. Well, Julie, I think, and truth be told, we just spent a lot of money on dairy goats to get them here. So we're not in the market right now to to buy or import dairy goats at this point because we already have 35 of them we just brought in, and we're looking to see what they produce. They're from well-known goat dairy production facilities. So it's up to us to see what they produce on this side on the rock. Yeah, let's see if they can, duplicate what they were doing or what their parents were doing in the dairy facility in the U.S. And so far, we've had five mothers, and they're they're producing milk. They're not in the milking program yet because they got their kids on them, and we're gonna wean them off at 2 months based on our system until we can implement the system where we take the kids off right away. We got to have an infrastructure for that, and we don't at this time. So 2 months. But Julie, thanks for the offer. Anyways, I know there's advertising on Facebook that you have an agreement with Trevor Bernard to import animals in Jamaica. So um, good luck with that. And the more the better. Better quality animals, better sector. So, folks, I know our sorry, man. Sorry, I know I run this experiment to see how many people are gonna show up to get juicy gossip. This is not about our core family. You know what I mean? I wanted to see how many people are gonna run over here to say, yo, I don't know, these people are gonna spend all this money on goat and know them are go out of business. Um, so Tora, what is Tora saying? Can we put that up? That comment there? Torah says, in my simple understanding, goat milk is a diverse business. The demand for goat milk in Jamaica is key. To that system being successful, the pending economic climate should also be considered. What is the economic climate should be considered? Um, Let me see if I can address this. The economic climate thing. Going into business as an entrepreneur or a business person, I don't really worry about the climate, the economic climate, because economic climate, there's always somebody who benefits, whether the economy is booming or the economy is flatlined or recession or whatever. In 2008, remember that housing crash? People with cash benefited, right? So it doesn't matter what the economic climate is. If you create a market for your product, and right now in Jamaica, goat milk product is on the rise, but it's a niche market. You know, it's the people who really have a better understanding of the health benefits to goat milk and goat milk products that you consume, and even the benefits to the health, what is it, the health and beauty sector that uses goat milk for your skin and all that stuff. Um, we're not talking about curing anything. We're talking about helping your skin look better or feel better. We're talking about the digestion of goat milk is easier than cow's milk. So that type of stuff. We ain't over here claiming that it cure any disease or none of that stuff. No, I don't. We're not doctors or scientists. We're just based on research that we see and people's confirmation, or what they call that, testimonials of how goat milk helped them, whether with their skin or with their, if they're lactose intolerant, that type of stuff. So I think at this point in Jamaica, I think even really in the US, it's still a niche market. You know what I mean? You don't go in the supermarket and see even amount of goat milk and cow's milk. You know, goat milk is always a smaller section of the shelf, and and the cheese is a smaller section. So it's a niche market. But there's enough in Jamaica, enough people interested in Jamaica for us to carve out a little piece of that pie. And because we've talked about it so much in the past, the reason we're in this was goat milk and goat milk products. So now 2023 is the year that Cabra Ranch, through the other look on our face like, yo, 2023? Jeez. Like we feel like we waste 3 years, right? Um, yeah, we're putting something out, and we're asking you guys to for your continued support and love. And you know what I mean? And if it's up to me, I'll share everything. Trudy and all these people in the background that are working diligently to, you know, create looks and packaging and them things will not allow me to share certain things with you guys. But if it's up to me, I'll be coming to you to make decisions on what certain things should look like. Who agree with me? If you agree that you guys should a look, have a look at the stuff and then have a say, give me a fire emoji. Because if you guys blaze up the chat, next week I got something for you. Yep, next week I will I will sneak out something and show it to you guys. So give me a fire emoji if you really think that you guys should be able to see what we're working on, and have a say in if you think these looks are working or not. Yes, yes, blaze it up, blaze it up, blaze it up. Oh, they go. I'm gonna get the earful when the I go chat is over. I'm gonna get the earful. All these creative people are gonna be like, "Wow, why are you doing that?" No, I want my people to say something. I only see two set of fire. That means nobody cares. Yeah. There you go. There you go, Yannick. Yep. That's what I like to see. Yes, Anthony. See, our real people them showing up. Yes. Thank you guys for that. I will definitely sneak peek something for you guys next week. I will. And you know what I mean? N- It's gonna happen. We're working hard over here with a team. We're working hard over here with a team of people that are creatively. Okay, let me explain. So we start the process. We have to go through bureau standards. We got to do samples for them to test for the nutritional content of stuff that people are gonna consume, and the stuff they're putting chemistry tests for the stuff that you put that for lotions and soap and all that stuff. Because we're trying to do it right. We're trying to go through all the processes so we can actually share with you guys what the process is. Well, people don't only I go chat you come and get this stuff. Nobody else is telling you what they do to get from A to B. We'll tell you. So Bureau standards, they're the ones that are doing all the testing and stuff. And then there's the barcode. So which department is the barcode? Yeah, there's a company that we have to register with. Yeah, to get barcodes. And then we have a creative team that's working on packaging. We got people working on bottles and stuff coming all the way from China. From China. And it's a whole lot going on. It's a whole lot. Sometimes I look at Trudy's face and I'm like, yo, is this worth it? Is this all this headache worth it? But this is the reason we came. This is the reason we're here. Like we have to suck it up and go through this, you know, this period just so we can get to the other side to say, okay, yes, we accomplished at least one product. The reason we came to do this, we accomplish it. So, but we can't, back to the original, we can't continue to say we're in goat business and we're dabbling in this and we're, no, 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 enough. If it ain't about producing goat milk, we're not in the conversation. We don't know nothing about breeding. We don't know nothing about the best newbie and the best boar, the best, no. What we need to know about is what's the best way to produce the most milk. Which animal, which goat, which breed of goat's gonna give us the most milk and the best milk. That's what we care about. So we're pivoting our mindset from goat business to just goat milk production. Um, did I just see you say we got a customer? Wow. And that's great. We're selling what we don't have. Yep. People do it all the time. What else? And then so the women and youth goat dairy program. I was gonna tell you guys that we're trying to get this program up and running. And I said to Trudy, you know what? Maybe I Goat family and Cabra Ranch family, those people in the diaspora and people who just watching from a distance, following what we're doing and all that stuff. Maybe those people will be interested in sponsorship or anything to help a woman or a youth that's serious about this. And I said I would bring it up. We haven't thought given it much thought yet about how we would roll out that that aspect of it. But there may be some of you guys in on here right now in the diaspora who like, okay, maybe I can sponsor a goat, sponsor somebody to come and do the training and get them set up and all that stuff. Because I think this is how we move things forward is by helping each other. We don't talk about the number of people we help because it's a thing where to us it's just you help and you move on, right? It's what you do or what we do. However, sometimes if you want to help on a bigger scale, you have to actually tell people that, yo, if you want to participate in this, feel free. Let's do something meaningful. And and this program that we're developing is not about giving people two goat and the next thing end up in a curry pot. No. This is a, like, for lack of a better term, a goat milk, goat dairy community that we're trying to build, that we can, even if we only have two people participating, we were looking for results. I'm not looking for headlines. I don't want to know nothing in the news. I don't want nothing in the newspaper. What I'm looking for is results. I'm looking for somebody to be able to produce, X amount of milk on a daily basis and get paid for it. Then I can talk to some media person about it. Outside of that, I don't care to talk to any media person. I'd rather talk to my people here about what we're trying to do. I don't want to talk to nobody about, oh, would like to do this and would like to do it. No, 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 no. Let's do something. If it's even two, three people, let's actually do it, get it done, see the results, get testimonials, and then we can go talk to some media person and say, look, this is proven, this is working for us. We can scale this out. Right. And if you guys think disagree with me, then tell me that I'm blowing smoke. But I strongly believe in that. You see Sanjay. See Sanjay. I told you, Sanjay, I love you. But yeah, I told you they'll be coming for my goats. Didn't I tell you guys? Look, my friend Sanjay. Sanjay wants to keep on care the boars over here. Okay, Sanjay, I'll let you know when you can back up the truck. It's not like we have these number of boars. All this time we only have what, four, four full blood boars on the farm, and two of them are bucks. Purebred, purebred. Let's be correct, purebred, because don't want to get in trouble. Um, yeah, we weren't into that type of production, but now I'm proud to say Cabra Ranch is a, what is it? American Boer Goat registered farm with our three Boer goats. Well, we're registered. We got three, four registered Boer goats. Four, one buck, three females. Registered, and the farm is registered with the Boer Goat Association of America. And the dairy. We're registered with the Dairy Goat Association of America, or whatever they're called, because our dairy herd is registered. So we have to keep up that registration. Um, yeah. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot, because it's been a while since we've done this. So yeah, yes, Tiana. Doesn't matter how small it is, man. We still got a little thing going on. And actually, the only reason we have the Boer goats, we got them, is because we got, the truth be told, we got a good deal on them. And I'm trying to close our herd so I don't have to go outside to get anything. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, let's just do it. And any any genetic input that we're gonna do moving forward, it's either laparoscopic AI or an imported animal. And we all know I ain't doing an imported animal anytime soon. We don't have that kind of money, but it's a lot easier than when we did it back in January, February, and cheaper, a lot cheaper, because now there's no GCT and there was no duty on bringing animals for breeding. Remember, folks, if you're doing this, the animals should come in for breeding purposes. Do not forget that. There's no duty on breeding animals. And now there's no GCT. Today, the first, right? Goes in effect today. Yeah, goes in effect today. No GCT on imported animals. So there you go. What's the question? How has the kidding season been going? Okay. Kidding season been amazing. We actually have 22 kids from how many mothers? I should know. Just give me 1 minute. I'm gonna bring up my file here. And I will tell you guys because we record everything. Huh? We have 22 kids from 14 mothers. 22 kids from 14 mothers. More males than females. Hmm? No deaths. No, one. One died. There's one of the triplets. Well, it was born dead. Stillbirth. Stillbirth. Yeah. So, huh? 7. Two twins, two set of twins, and the rest are singles. Yeah. So our white natives, oh yeah, our white natives, they're first time mothers. They came pregnant, and we suspect that there may be 2 more in the herd that we got to keep an eye on. And that must have happened during quarantine in the US because they didn't look like that when they came. Um, any other questions? FYI, white native is our nickname for the Sonners or Sonners. Yeah, so that's our nickname for them. Like it's either they're foreigners, they're the foreigners, but the Sonners are like the white natives. Everybody that comes, they don't care about the Sonners at all. Everybody that visit here, it's all about the Nubians and the Boers. The white natives that over there, nobody cares about. Nobody cares about. One guy say, "Yo, what kind of sheep is that?" I'm like, "Okay." Um. So yeah, that's where we're at. I will have. I'll have a look for you guys next week that we can share, maybe a label or something. Yeah. What do you think, Judy? I can show a label. You think about it. If I have access to the folder, I'm showing it. Yeah. The other size on the white natives, the Sannans. Here's the thing. The question is, how is the other size on the white natives, which are the Sannans? The others are not. They're first timers, so it's not as big as it would be if they're mature. However, I feel, and based on my observation, they produce milk much faster than what we have currently have. Like I'm talking about. Now I understand why they milk them twice a day. Now I understand why they get milk twice a day. They produce the milk much faster. So I don't think it's so much how big the others are. It's just how quickly they produce milk. But they're first time mothers, so their others are not going to be as expanded as a mature salmon. In time, you will see some massive others from these goats, but we're happy. We're looking forward to you know the production and the ability for us to meet our objectives in this goat endeavor. Um, any other question? Um, are they fed like boars? No. Um, I don't know how to answer that because we just feed our goats how we based on their production needs. You know, we feed goats that are for Cabra Ranch, goats that are in production is fed better than the goats that are not in production. Meaning, if you got kids on you, if you're about to have kids, if you're in a milking program and you're a buck or a weaner, you get fed better than if you're a maintenance mother. Maintenance mothers just go to pasture and get nice fresh pasture, but they don't get no grain. They only get grain if they're being flushed or they're close to a month out from kidding. So I wouldn't say they're fed or fed better than the boars or eat better than the boars. No, we just feed the goats. Everybody get fed the same thing, the same grass. The grain is different. There's dairy ration and then there's regular goat ration. Yeah. Thanks, West Side Farm, Sanjay. We're at this. We're trying. Somebody would like to talk to me off the air. DeAndre McIntosh. Yes, sir. There's a number. Reach out anytime. Um, where do we see Cabarage given the recent additions? As I said, Tiana, off the top, we're not in goat business no more. We're done with that. We're in goat milk production. We are a goat milk production enterprise. You guys know what our company name is? I'll tell you guys. It's Cabra Ranch Ventures Limited. So that is the official name of the business. But no, as far as the addition goes, we are laser focused now on maximizing what we have, getting to our goals and objectives, you know, not getting distracted with, which goat look the best and which goat can go Demby and which goat will win this. And no, we're not getting distracted with that anymore. We're just gonna be say which goat is producing the most milk. You know, how many milk products we have in stock. That's gonna be our focus now. Our animals healthy enough to produce milk. That's gonna be our focus. So that's what people can look forward to moving forward. We're not gonna be. We weren't goat experts to begin with. We never show any animals at Demby, but we're gonna try to be laser focused. We will take animals to agri show for display, yep, but not for competition. Yeah, we're gonna be at grazing. What's in that next week? Easter Monday. We wanted to show some of these animals, but as as a regular Jamaican say, yo, the Maggie we a fight. So, no, as that's not true. It was just too much red tape and too many people to deal with to have the animals there to showcase. you know. And then, some people in authority was telling us that it's not 6 months since the goats are here, so they wouldn't advise us taking them to grazing. So we just give up on that and just gonna have a booth, showcase some products, do I go chat from there, and keep it moving. Um, we're hoping that we could do, some milk this exhibits, milking exhibits, showcase these goats, show people, from the milking process to a product. But um, there's too many bureaucrats and red tape stuff to deal with. Next year, maybe we can start this process 6 months in advance to get it done. You know, I think everything in Jamaica takes longer than we anticipated. Everything, if you want something done or you want to be involved in something, it's either you have to be in on the scheme, know somebody who knows what's going on, who make decisions and stuff, or you have to get in from the ground up. You have to get in from the first meeting, or else it's not gonna happen. You know, so that's where we're at. We called, tell them what we want to do. My exact word is that can't happen. That's not gonna happen. It's like, oh, you're entering a competition. No, I just want to show the goats and show people what proper milking goat looks like and do exhibit. Oh no, that not gonna happen. That can't happen. So we're we said, okay, cool, no problem. And then try to call some people thinking like we're a big shot. Like I'm acting like I'm a big shot. Okay, fine. I'll just call a couple of my big friend them in the thing. One man say, yo, no, no, don't bring your goat them over there. Not even 6 months they're in the island. I don't think you should bring them over there. All right, cool. Next man say, yo, not my department. Can't help you. So there you go. Why you laughing? But it's true. It is the truth. I am telling the truth. I'm not calling no names, but I'm telling y'all the truth. That's what happened. That's what that's what really happened. But we will be there Easter Monday. We will do I go chat from there. Come see us. Come hang out. You know what I mean? We're gonna have some products. We're gonna have some samples. We're gonna have goat milk rum cream. Is that what it called? Yeah, yeah. If we talk it into the thing, we have to do it. Yeah. And we tell the people of if we tell the people that we're doing it, we have to do it. No? Hello? No? Who you sending message? Hey, folks, do you know how you tell people you just say things, put it out there. They say put it out in the atmosphere, put it out in the environment, and the environment will conspire to make it happen. Yeah. I think goat milk, what do you call it? Rum, goat milk, goat rum milk, rum cream. So nobody knows. Nobody's gonna know. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like iced coffee or something with sampling. So, folks, come through, come visit us, come say hi. Um, we're gonna, you can make your appearance on iGo Chat and promote whatever you want to promote, or talk about whatever you want to talk about, or just come visit Trudy. You know, um, we'll be there. Hopefully, we can have some fun. Um, and thank you guys for your love and support. Um, any other questions? So we're not staying too long tonight. I'm on battle baby duties. We lost one mother from mastitis, so I'm on battle baby duties. Any other questions? Any questions? Any comments? Any suggestions? Any advice? Any help? We could take any help right now. I think our bandwidth is stretched, right, Judy? Yeah. Yes, we're hoping to be. Any updates on the meeting at Bodles this month? Jeez, Gigi. Um, any update on that? The only thing I can tell you is that there is gonna be a meeting. The Small Ruminants Association is having a meeting, general meeting at Bodles, April 20th. I don't even think I'm a member. Or well, I'm not a what do you call it? I don't think my standing, my dues are not up to date. I haven't paid any dues in like 2 years or whatever it was. I didn't pay my dues. Yeah, I'm not a what they call it upstanding member at this stage. But I may make an effort to go to the meeting, and I suggest people do go to the meeting. If you're a member, or if you would like to be a member, go to the meeting, have your say. That's all I have to say about that. Yes, we have to be very careful of mastitis. We didn't catch it in time to to remedy the situation, so we had to put her down. Exactly, Howard. See, that's why I love Howard. That's why I love Howard so much. We're not in the goat business no more. So it don't really matter if I'm a member or not, you know? Howard is a man of my own heart. Yes. No, but I will go. I may go as a journalist. I'll make a badge. I go chat. Or those laminated stuff thing. I go chat. I'm here to cover the general meeting. But no, I will. I think I will attend. I think people should make an effort. I would implore them. That's a word, to stream it, so people who are not able to attend in person should be able to tune in and get the information. Um, but I'll make an effort to go. I'm sure a lot of my associates and people in the sector will be there. And yes, truly, I will behave myself. I'm not, I'm not going there to create any issues. I'm just gonna go see, experience it for the first time because I've never experienced it. You know, um, when we got into this business shortly after we tried to contest it, and then COVID hit, and it hasn't happened since. Look, COVID no stop keep long time. Not like 2 years no COVID stop keep. Yeah. So yeah. we will definitely. I will definitely make an effort to go. We have already gotten calls about it 5 or 6 times, inviting us. So yeah, people should. If you're interested, if that's something you're interested in, you should go. It's at Bodle's Research Center. I've never been to Bodle's either, so I'll go check out the facility. I'm sure the imported animals will be on full display. So, that's a good thing. They say they're trying to get the Minister of Agriculture to make an attendance, an appearance, and, maybe be the keynote speaker or something. They're going to have an election. Yeah. So, um, Tiana, you should go. Tiana, I'm looking forward to seeing you there. Who else is there? Gigi, you're gonna be there. Who else here is in Jamaica and will be at this thing or is considering it? But let me tell you something, and they gonna maybe come at me for this again. I would suggest that if you're gonna pay your dues and become a member, then you should actually make sure you get receipts, make sure you get all of that. And just think for yourself, what do you want out of the association? What would you like the association to be doing? If you're comfortable with what they're doing now, then that's not a conversation. Continue supporting. But if you think there should be something different happening, or they should be making changes, or the way they operate and all of that, then you should voice your opinion. I already voiced my opinion over and over. So they don't really need to hear from me. They need to hear from other voices that they think is not jaded or you know. I contested the presidency, so they don't want to hear from me. They want to hear from the regular person that's not interested in, as they say, trying to take over them thing. Um, but if you're of that mindset that the association is something you should be involved in, then go by all means, go and support. However, I'm asking you to, you know, kind of make sure there's accountability. Make sure you're getting something out of it, not just say you are part of something that ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? That's my 2 cents on that. Mr. Henry just reached here. He should be fine. you Anything else? Any other questions? Mr. Henry, you have any questions for me? Like the registry. Why, Gigi? You guys, when I used to go off on these things on I go chat, I used to get these calls immediately after from these gatekeepers who were begging me all the time to not talk about these people, not talk about um, the things that irks me, the things that I'm not pleased with. And this is real talk, no joke. Truly as my witness. I go chat would be done and the phone would be going off the hook with different folks calling saying, yo, I didn't appreciate that. Yo, you didn't have to say that. Yo, I don't think you should be, you know, whatever. There's always somebody disgruntled calling. And the people who really, if their names get called, they never call. They ask somebody else to call. So I try to, but since ain't nothing going on in like 2 3 years, and it's a non-factor. I rather share valuable information at this point. Um, yeah, exactly, Tiana. Exactly. Exactly my point. Um, it's a different landscape right now. You know what I mean? Really and truly, the younger, fresher minds that are coming into the sector, they'll figure it out how to be successful in it, how to make a business out of it. And they really don't need, they don't even need my opinion, really. Everything is available online or a phone call away for somebody who really cares and will help. So you don't have to depend on, I'm gonna call them OLEDs. They really can make an impact on your business. You know what I mean? It's only you and your supporters and can make that impact. All right. I go chat is enough for here. Eh? Uh, yeah, thanks, man. Thanks. I appreciate the love and the support as usual. And we're gonna get back to now that we have kind of a stable internet now. We're gonna get back to providing value to to you guys and to our little community and try to share information. Not to toot our own horn, but the information we share, if people go back and look at it, it's really valuable information. Even the importation presentation that Trudy did, and Trudy needs, she's gonna do a full comprehensive one now that the process is over and the animals are free on our farm. They're not even in quarantine no more on the farm. She's gonna do a full start to finish one to help people get do their own importation. And you know what I mean? And no offense to nobody else that are doing it, but teach a man how to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. You know what I mean? Catch a fish and cook it, game, you only encourage him and keep coming back. I'm not about that life. You know what I mean? I'm about showing you guys what you should look for. If you want to do it on your own, you have the information. If you would rather ask somebody to do it, but you still know what you should expect. And that's our take. So there you go. So you're gonna get a full one. And I'm gonna be selling it for $5.99. Judy wants to give it away for free. I'm selling it for $5.99. That's that's $5 Jamaican, $5.99 Jamaican. I'm joking. We're gonna do a full presentation, um, so you guys can know the ins and out of how it works and what you should expect in the event you're gonna do it yourself. All right, where we at, man? That whole association thing is a whole new, is a whole different show. How about I address that after their general meeting? I'll go, as I said, as a, what do you call it, journalist, and I'll take notes. I'll record it, record all the sayings and the speeches and everything, and then I'll come back and I'll tell you all, and I'll give my opinion on the whole thing. I'll be fair. I've always been fair. All right. Um. Okay. Is there anything else? Or can call it a night. Thank you guys. It's been what, maybe almost over a month or more since we last did our I go chat, and we appreciate you guys still standing by us, still coming out, still with the amount of messages we get about not being there, and trust me, it's not lost on us. So we appreciate it. and we're looking forward to growing with you guys and showing you guys continuously what we're about, what we do, sharing our experiences. I think we need to show more of the farm. I keep saying that, but um, sometimes life gets in the way. But I think we're gonna step up the game. All right. So thank you guys, and have yourself a lovely rest of the weekend. What is it? Palm Sunday. It's Palm Sunday tomorrow. Make sure you give thanks and praises. Um, Remember the reason for the season. What's my favorite verse? For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Amen. Have a good night and God bless.